So
It's recording right now.
thank you. Yep,
Oh,
that
yep,
should
yep.
be right.
Okay.
I just want to get my pack in
Okay.
because I hope it's never this. I believe this is what is called the Green Tunnel. And I will be walking along the Green Tunnel for probably, I don't know, maybe 600, 800 miles under these rhododendrons, which are incredible. And this is what one of the things I wanted to see was green and what's called the Green Tunnel. Anyway, it's pretty fantastic. Well, this is my home for the next 3 months, I guess, as long as I stay healthy. It's a little bit bigger than most people are carrying, but I figure since I'm going to be out here so long, I wanted a nice shelter where I could hang out, especially when it rains. I hear it rains here on the East Coast. And I'm a little bit below Springer Mountain. This is a camping area. I'm going to go down the lean-to. There's water. There's some folks camping over there. And see what the lean-to looks like. And that's probably where I'll cook dinner. So I'll send this to my daughter and then say to my daughter, these are my new friends. Well, this is one of the larger bowls I've seen on a tree. You can just make it out in the forest. I'm completely guessing, but I'm guessing that's Blood Mountain, which is, I think, 4,500. But it's one of the taller mountains and supposedly more difficult mountains in Georgia. And I will be crossing that later today. Today's day 4. And then descend that to Neal Gap, where I'm going to spend the night. This is the Blood Mountain Shelter, and I don't think I'd ever stay here, but it's kind of awesome. The Appalachian Trail goes right through mountain crossings, the store. And as you can see, I'm walking through the tunnel and continuing on with the Appalachian Trail. Today is a day right out of Friday the 13th, and foggy, gloomy, a little bit of rain, and this is the type of day I expected a lot of. But later this afternoon it's supposed to get sunny and nice. And here we go. Just in case you're interested, that's what I look like today. Anyway. Well, another long section of rhododendron trees, bushes, and I just love the sections. I love these sections where you're walking through the rhododendrons. It reminds me of the Himalayas, except in the Himalayas you have sections like this, plus you have actual forests of rhododendrons, which is pretty cool. They're trees that are 35, 40, even feet high, and some even much higher. I'm gonna have to Google the rhododendrons and see if they're native to Georgia, North Carolina, these areas. But again, it's pretty awesome.
From there? Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was like a literal, like, really nice place, not like a hostel.
Well, good morning. This is day number 7 on the Appalachian Trail. My left knee's killing me. I'm trying to ignore that. I'm taking ibuprofen. It's the knee I had surgery on a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now. Anyway, besides that, the trail and the walking and hiking has been fantastic. The people that I've met and the people in between have been so friendly. And yesterday, I could not believe the trail magic. Some folks I didn't even know fixed me lunch, gave me energy bars, along with a lot of other people, but that was so cool. And then the couple that took me in for the first night, they're also allowing me to park my car in a airport hangar, which is amazing to me. Anyway, things have been going well. Tomorrow, I might take a day off and go to, I'm not sure the name of the town, Hiawatha. Anyway, I think that's the town. Do some resupplying and buy some Advil, some ibuprofen. The knee, I'm 99% sure it's nothing serious. It's just arthritis. But boy, it's painful. And yesterday, I might have overdone it. I hiked 15 miles and probably 5,000 vertical feet elevation gain. You go up and down a lot, which I actually don't mind that. But yeah, the hardwood forest, the views have been a lot more incredible than I anticipated. Anyway, it's been a wonderful time so far. Well, hello there. This is pretty exciting. Today is day 8, and let me turn you around. I think I can turn you around. Well, I don't know how to do that, so I'm just going to turn it around slowly There's the trail. Keep going. And now you can see why I'm excited. I'm leaving Georgia and entering North Carolina, which is pretty exciting to me. And that's it. Well, it's sunny, but windy and cold. 30 to 35 miles per hour wind gust. Steady wind at about 20, 25. High winds are reported for all day today. And maybe a little bit because going uphill. Well, we're going up Mount Albert. And so far, this has been the steepest section of the hike. There were some sections in Georgia on Blood Mountain that were rather steep, but this is steeper, and you can see it continues right up the rocks there. Doesn't really look like a trail, but it is, and it's actually not bad. Well, I'm on top of the fire tower on Mount Albert, and I'm glad the winds died down. Wow, beautiful views. The good thing about this fire tower, it seems to be a newer one. Fairly new, I don't know. It's not too rickety. It's deep. It definitely gets your attention walking up and down the stairs. Sometimes the Appalachian Trail is paved. I'm up on a bald in North Carolina. This is day 11. It's W-A-Y-A-H, wah, bald. And that appears to be a fire lookout tower in front of me. Good morning. Well, I just passed 100 miles, the 100-mile marker on day 10. There were too many people to film. I'm still a little camera shy and filming at the same time around other people. And I probably will get over that. Most people that know me realize I'm actually not that shy. So I'll just start filming. Anyway, pretty exciting. To say that I've gone 100 miles. I'm starting out slow. After the Smokies, some point, I'm not sure when, I've got to start doing 20-mile plus days. Today I should end up with about 108, 110 miles total. Anyway, that's it, and let me show you, I'm walking through the green tunnel. It is absolutely beautiful. And then when you can see out over the ridges, it's amazing. And that's it. Cool. Now you're in my video. No, that's fine. Pretty cool tower. So I'm guessing, I'm looking at the Smokies off that direction. I passed by Franklin, which was the heart of the Cherokee Nation. I wanted to talk a little bit more about the Trail of Tears, land acknowledgement that it was the United States government that took these lands from the Cherokee people. And actually in 1836, had all Cherokee peoples move to Oklahoma. Just a really sad situation where thousands of people, Cherokee individuals, died on that march, and that was due to our government. Yeah, okay, back to the Appalachian Trail. Well, another fire tower, and I have too far to go up it. I'm heading for the NOC, and I think I still have about 6-7 miles to go, and it's 5:15, so I've got to keep moving. Well, there have been a lot of wow moments on the Appalachian Trail, and this is one of them. That's looking north into the Smokies. Here's the trail, and I'm on a high point, and then I'm going to drop down to the Nantahala Outdoor Center. And again, this is day 11. Long day, but it's been beautiful, even without the leaves on the trees. Okay, this tree's kind of cool. I'm not sure if it's the branch or the trunk, or which one is which. And I don't even know what kind of tree it is. But anyway, it's kind of neat. It forms a natural arch. And the trail continues on down. And I'm glad I started the AT when I did. But it's going to be a little interesting when the leaves come on and that sort of thing. And you can see I forgot my, hello there, I forgot my selfie stick, which I need, so I'll just have to flip it around from time to time. Anyway, that's it for now. Well, the trail got a lot smoother. I'm walking around Fontana Reservoir, I guess it's called a reservoir, to the Fontana Dam, across that, and then up into the Smokies. Well, here we are crossing Fontana Dam, day 15. And you can see the Fontana Reservoir, and it's obviously a reservoir. I know this provides drinking water, recreational opportunities, but I think I've read, and electricity, look at that. But I've read a lot of books by Edward Abbey, other environmental books, that having reservoirs like this, especially out west, It's probably not the best use of a river. I know in northern India, there's a lot of dams that have been built or are being built, and at the same time, they're somewhat limited. I have a good friend that lives in Munsieri in Uttarakhand, Theo, who can articulate the reasons why rivers are not the best, why dams are not the best thing for rivers. Anyway, just some random thoughts as I'm crossing Fontana Dam. Well, I'm coming up onto a shelter in the Smokies. I think it's the first shelter I've come to, and it looks beautiful. I'm not staying here though. I'm going 3 miles further. You can just make out Fontana Reservoir, thousands of vertical feet below. I'm up on some ridge in the Smokies, and today is Sunday, April 3rd, and day 16. Good morning. This is day 17. I'm headed up to Klingman's Dome. Soon I'll be passing the 200-mile mark. So I wanted to share the trail in the scenery. I'm totally in pines, which is pretty incredible. I believe that's Klingman's Dome, or just on the other side, but I don't see the fire tower. And then looking at the clouds, you can see there's a storm coming in, high cirrus clouds, very wispy. Probably tonight or tomorrow sometime. And there we go. Well, I'm on top of Klingman's Dome. Well, coming off the tower at Klingman's Dome. Yeah, this is, I have to admit, I feel pretty fantastic considering 200 miles and on day 17. I feel good about that, but I have to admit too, I am tired. So I'm going to have to pace myself a little bit, I think. Maybe even stop a little earlier than I anticipated today. I'm not sure if this will capture how beautiful this is. Coming down a trail in the park, the Appalachian Trail, Again, day 17, and it is so green. The grass and weeds really just coming up, and the leaves on the trees are not here, but I've been walking through a lot of pines. It makes me think of the song Carolina Pines, and I think that's Murphy. I can't think of his first name. I'm pretty sure he wrote it. Anyway, it's a beautiful day on the trail, and that's about it for now. The wind is pretty strong here on this ridge coming out of the east, surprisingly to me, and totally uprooted this tree right by the trail. And this is the second one I've seen that was totally rooted. Wow, that's impressive. This is day 18 on the Appalachian Trail. I'm in the Smokies, and hopefully I'll be out of the Smokies. Good morning. I'll be out of the Smokies tomorrow. There's a storm coming in. Hence the wind. Well, it's always windy, but there's a storm coming in. And I'm trying to beat the storm and get off these high ridges. Not sure if I'll be able to do it. We'll see. Good morning. This is day 19, and you see those clouds? There's a bad storm coming. Lightning, wind, etc. A lot of rain. And I'm exiting the Smokies today at some point. Well, this is where I stayed last night at Standing Bear Farms, which was pretty cool. Today's day 20. I'm heading out. I love the little tiny house, tree house type thing. And yeah, it's a beautiful location. Technically in Tennessee, right on the Tennessee-North Carolina border. And I'm heading down this gravel road to the Appalachian Trail. Well, this is day 20, and I'm going over what's called Max Patch. And when I get to the top, it's going to be pretty windy. I think I'm close to 5,000. Maybe higher, I'm not sure, I'll have to look. And tomorrow, the prediction is snow. So I'll probably hike on down to Hot Springs, North Carolina, and stay there tomorrow night because they're predicting cold temperatures. And it's windy and cold here. Well, this is day 22. I'm leaving Hot Springs, North Carolina. It's about 35 degrees, rather cold. And this is the French Broad River. And like so many things I've experienced so far on the Appalachian Trail, it is beautiful. A little inclement weather on day 22. Well, day 22, and moving up from Hot Springs, North Carolina, it has started to not really snow, it's grapple, soft hail. And at times, as you can see, it's coming down pretty hard and actually sticking to the trail. This is as dangerous as it looks. Well, good morning. This is day 23, and as you can see, the green tunnel has turned into the white tunnel today. Day 23, more trail magic. The amount of trail magic so far on the Appalachian Trail has been incredible. It seems like almost every road there's some trail magic. Day 23 in the green tunnel is the white tunnel today, but I have to admit it is incredibly beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at this. And bring it around. Hello there. Yeah, this is pretty amazing and pretty cold, but that's okay. Well, again, this is day 23. The sun came out and everything has changed. I'm on the Appalachian Trail, of course, and on what they describe as a fairly exposed ridge. And it feels like there's a lot of them in Georgia and in North Carolina, a lot of exposed ridges. Anyway, wow. It's turned out to be quite beautiful. Well, today is day 25, and it's the first time on the trail that I've had continuous rain. You know, you really can't see it. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is raining pretty hard. Day 25, and walking the ridge, and below me is Erwin, Tennessee. And as you can see, it's starting to turn green, which is wonderful. Slowly. Well, day 25, and it rained all day, and the trail was muddy. And here's my shoes and pads. Yep, I'm gonna have to clean my feet. Good morning, this is day 26. It's in the morning. I'm getting ready to leave Erwin, Tennessee to hike. I'm not sure how many miles today, but I wanted to show the shoe that I'm using. I'm using the Altera Olympus 4 shoe. I basically got this shoe out of the box on the first day of hiking at Amicalola Falls in Georgia, and that's probably not a good way of breaking in a shoe, even though there's really not much break in, but it is good to get your foot used to it. I do recommend this shoe for trail hiking. I would not use it for trail running. It's too sloppy. It doesn't have that that fit that you want if you're actually running, but I'm not running, I'm just hiking. I was told I'd probably get about 500 miles on the shoe before I had new ones, and I was a little disappointed in that, because I'm hoping this shoe will almost finish the entire AT for me. It's still looking good, the tread's looking good. I don't see a lot of wear points in it. Anyway, that's my review of this shoe. It's rather expensive, but so far I've been very happy with it. And it's also quick drying. It is not Gore-Tex, which you don't want that. You want a shoe that you know is going to get wet and will be dried out the next day. This is day 26, and this is the forest on top of Ananuka Mountain, and I'm over 5,000 feet again, which made for a long day starting at, I'm not sure where I started, at Erwin, but I don't know the elevation. I'm sure it's right around 2,000 or a little below 2,000. Anyway, it's been a great day. And I'm looking forward to getting to camp. This is a pretty cool rock outcropping along the Appalachian Trail above Erwin, Tennessee, and there's no chalk marks on it. Seems odd. I was not expecting this on day 29, but a cemetery along the Appalachian Trail. I'll try to zoom in so you can see it a little bit better. I'm so tempted to go look at the memorial stones to see the years and names, but I don't think I will.
Okay, go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. This is day 29 on the trail, and that is the 400-mile mark. Well, this is day 30 and on the Appalachian Trail, and it's been a cold, wet, rainy day. But I have to admit, the views have been spectacular. I've entered the Big Pond Wilderness, and again, it's been wonderful. That's the trail, which you can see is kind of interesting, especially on the wet rocks. In reality, probably should not be filming while I'm traversing. But I thought it was pretty cool. It always makes for an interesting trail right along a river. And during high water, I would imagine that's a very challenging spot. And now you can see the trail goes up the hill. Well, sometimes the trail is paved. In a few minutes, I'm going to walk across the dam and then back up into the hills. Well, this is day 32, and walking across some green fields and a pasture. And the change is refreshing. And it's actually beautiful. Yeah, what a beautiful day. Well, day 32, look at this. I'm going from Tennessee into Virginia and down to Damascus, Virginia. And everybody tells me that I will be in Virginia for a long time. Well, this is my home for the next 2 nights. I have the balcony room, and I have to admit, I'm very, very happy. Well, this is April 22nd, day 34. Pretty sure it's day 34. And I thought this bridge looked kind of cool, which it does. Well, again, this is day 35 on the Appalachian Trail in Virginia. And this area is called Elk Garden. It was a good little place for me to take a break. Okay, it may not look like it, but that's a 500 miles. And we continue on. Well, this is what the shelters look like. They generally have a picnic table and then a privy and a place generally to get water near a spring or a creek. And you can see there's a lot of people camping in the woods. See the tents around the shelter. Which, why not? It's beautiful out, it's kind of nice to camp. And a lot of these shelters have mice. Well, there's only 2 of us in this shelter tonight. I haven't been using the shelters too much, but tonight I am. The weather's good. But later on it's supposed to rain, so I'm happy to be in a shelter so I can pack up and stay dry. Hello, everyone. Well, today is day 38. I'm at the old farm. It's a museum just a short ways off the Appalachian Trail. And I'm here too early. It's closed, but what a cool setting. It really is. And it's just cool seeing an old farmhouse in Virginia. Well, today is day 40. I thought it was 39, but I keep messing up my days. I'm gonna have to count. Anyway, I've done 25% of the trail, the Appalachian Trail, which is exciting. Well, this should be interesting. I've crossed 3 or 4 of these little bridges, ladders already. Let's see if I can do it while I'm filming and maybe have an accident. No, I'm kidding. I won't have an accident. Well, this is the biggest one that I've done. And here we go. That wasn't so bad. And the trail continues along the creek. Hey, the bridge is out. This is Lick Creek, and the bridge is out, and I'm going to have to wade across. This should be interesting, I hope. Morning.
All right, I'm coming back to you.
Well, this is a little weird. Some folks brought some toys up, I guess. You could call them toys. Anyway, it's kind of cool. Well, today is Friday, April 29th, and in Virginia, some of the Appalachian Trail is on country roads or through valleys with roads, which is to be expected, but still with a tremendous amount of elevation gain and loss. It's hard to describe how beautiful the valleys are in Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee. And it's hard to capture it on a camera phone, but I'm trying. And again, on the country lane. Well, another day on the Appalachian Trail, and it's actually quite a beautiful day. And hello there. And it's exciting for me due to the fact that I'm at 600 miles. And I need to start putting in 100 miles every 5 days instead of every 6 to 7 days. Well, this is day 43, and you can see in Virginia at the lower elevations it has turned green. It is so incredibly beautiful. And there's the trail. Well, yesterday was my last day on the Appalachian Trail for a while until my body heals. I'm in Pearisburg, and I'm just finding it all fascinating, the history. I've never been in the Deep South, so some of it's catching me off guard, even though I do not use Facebook or Instagram for social political comment, but it is surprising.